I am redeemed. You set me free. So I'll shake off these heavy chains, wipe away every stain, 'cause I'm not who I used to be. I am redeemed. You set me free. So I'll shake off these heavy chains, wipe away every stain. I'm not who I used to be. I am redeemed. Yeah. Thank God, redeemed. I am redeemed. I have been set free. I can shake off the heavy chains, wipe away every stain. I'm not who I used to be. I had a conversation a few days ago with someone who was just reflecting on their past and who they are now, who they want to continue to become. And the conversation, I believe, is one that many people have. I know I've had it many times. Looking at our shame, our baggage, the things that we've carried along. Gravitating to the new us, the person that we believe we want to be, especially when there's been a lot of time that has passed in between that moment of us coming to the realization that we needed a Savior, that we had given our all to our Savior. But then life happens and we make mistakes here and there. And then when we find ourselves really understanding the necessity or the heart desire to live a life committed to Christ, that's when the enemy brings all that shame and all that past to the forefront of our minds and allows us to examine ourselves. But sometimes he allows us to believe lies that aren't true. As in the fact that, have we really been redeemed? Have we really been freed and restored and healed? And are we able to step into the fullness of what we may be called into, or speak light into a dark place of others or of situations based on the shame that we've carried? I'm a firm believer, because I've seen this in my life, that a lot of times the shackles that once had us chained down, which is the baggage, the poor decisions, the trauma, the things of our past, the Lord has released those. The lock is completely open, but it's the chains in which those shackles were connected to that we have a grip on. You see, sometimes in our life, we're real, I believe, just genuinely that with our struggles in life, we begin to cling to those and we carry them with us. And the more we find fear, the more we get hurt, the more frustration we have, the more life happens, we end up clinging closer and closer to those, and sometimes can identify with those and find our identity in those, which is so wrong. So then it is hard for something that has been with us so long to just let go of it. So we begin to believe that it still has a grip of us. We begin to believe that it is a part of us. And the more we believe that our past and our hurt and our shame is who we are, the less we can genuinely understand who God has created us, called us, and wants us to be. So today, my encouragement is to you. If you know you have laid things down, you have processed, you have released, you know that you have been redeemed and freed and restored, and the key to those shackles has been placed in, unlocked, and they are free, then take the chains that you are holding to and let them go. Let go of the weight that the enemy keeps using for you to not see how God has freed you. It's in our darkest places the enemy's there. He meets us there. He hangs out there. And that's where he wants us to keep us. But what we can't forget is that the Lord is always with us. Even in that dark season, the Lord is with us. He's not there to condemn us. He's there to journey with us, to walk us from that dark space into the light, into his marvelous light, into the light that allows us to feel alive again, into the light that gives us hope, into the light that says, I know who I created and called you to be. So let go of what he is lying, speaking into you, and step into everything that I spoke into you the day you were knitted together in your mother's womb. I hope and pray that this blesses you guys, and thank you so much for joining me. Remember, we are all redeemed, those of us who live a life committed and have laid ourselves down before the Lord. Have a blessed day.